S1E9 Hero or Menace thoughts. This episode is rated TV Y7FV. So will this video be like all my other videos on the show so far? There will be spoilers for this episode and the ones leading up to it, all of which I love. Let's dive right in. I really love that the title can really apply to both Lonnie and Spider-Man. You know, like, I don't know, maybe they really are gonna, maybe Lonnie is gonna be the sort of anti-hero from now on. I thought when he emerged from the truck that it was, you know, it's not a huge surprise that there was a 2-on-1 fight. I thought it was gonna be Tombstone with Mac versus Spider-Man, but yeah, it's very interesting. They keep surprising me with his character. I like it. And Spider-Man does almost cross the line. He comes very close to killing Gargan. I've read a comic story that is slightly reminiscent in that one it was actually Elektra who stopped him. So yeah, sometimes it's an anti-hero instead of a hero. But yeah, you know, we're getting towards with great power must also come great responsibility. You know, because of Osborn's words and pushing Norman's, yeah, he almost killed him. Let's see, and I really appreciate, yeah, you know, that's why Scorpion keeps getting back up. It's supposed to get kind of under our skin and Spider-Man's, you know, we're supposed to be like, just stay down, you know, and then when Spider-Man is about to go, you know, fatality on him, it's like, okay, I didn't mean for you to go that far, you know, so that was a quite good. I'm a big believer in the way to control negative emotions and impulses is not to 100% suppress them, it's to let yourself feel it just briefly and then let it subside and then afterwards reflect on how you felt. If, you know, a lot of the time afterwards you're going to feel like, wow, I did not like that. I would like to avoid that in the future. You know, where if you just suppress it, eventually it's going to bubble up to the surface. I'm not saying it'll work for everyone, but yeah. I recommend it to those who think it might work for them. It worked for me. Now, let's see. Right, I liked that Pete and Nico are friends again. And I'm starting to wonder if part of the reason that she was so upset that he kept it secret, which I'm not saying she was wrong to, but I'm wondering if part of the reason was that now she feels like maybe she has to confide in him her secret. You know, I think that might just about, yeah, really love the opening with Octavius is like, does nobody know how to spell check anymore? That's, yeah, wow. I've been there too. Not prison, but obsessed with grammar. Yeah. And you know, the guard is like, so, Octavius, come here. It's Doctor. I did not go to evil medical school for 4 years to be called Mister. And, you know, he's like, who would even be visiting me, you know? And it's Norman who makes a show of, like, using little cloth to you know, because he's like, it's probably filthy, you know, you're in this filthy, awful place, you know. And he gloats for a while, and then Octavius, like, holy crap, it was like, if there had been a beat and some rhyming, that would have been a rap battle. Like, holy crap, Octavius tore him to shreds, pointing out, you know, the only way you succeed is by stealing my, well, in this case at least, is stealing my invention, you know, and the working with the government thing, like, wow, he really is a tech bro. Norman is, yeah. Let's see, I think that does pretty much cover. Right, I quite liked, it was kind of subtle, but the episode, I want to say the one right before this one, we see that the way for a poor person to get quality health care is for them to have a personal relationship with a rich person. and there might still be strings attached, like, yeah. And also when Norman calls and it's like, I gotta thank you, and it's like, you know, finally he's, you know, a good guy. Nope, he's thanking him for the property, not the lives, you know. Yeah. Yeah, the action, great as usual. Appreciated how much dirty fighting there was. And let's see. Yeah, Tombstone is created via a science experiment gone wrong. Added to the list. You know, that's very, very common for Spider-Man powered people. I guess I can't call him a villain yet because he's not quite 100%. Yeah. I appreciate how gradually they're getting closer and closer to the way Scorpion looks in the comics. Now he's got a helmet too. I really did think that he was down 100% when he was like electrified, but it seems like it just made him stronger. And I'm really glad that that was not how he was defeated in this episode, because boy, that would have been a letdown. But yeah, I hesitate to call it tag team because it was almost more like a double up. But yeah, the two high schoolers beating up the grown man. Yeah, that was very cool. What can I say? Sometimes I'm a man of simple pleasures. I enjoyed watching that. Oh, and in this episode as well.